Good day, YouTube. It is the 1st of July, 2023, and it's a beautiful morning. It's about 7:30, and we are going to lumberjack breakfast today with the family here in a little bit. But I got to talk to you guys about the changes that we're going to make here at Glen Speed Shop. I've been doing riding mowers and that kind of thing for quite a while, and the market here is really good for them, so selling them is a piece of cake. I actually sold some before I even got them finished. They just went so quickly. I got a couple parts machines still, and yeah, I've got some generators to do. I got one Honda 3000 that we're still got to finish. Got to figure out what's up with it. We actually took that thing on vacation and it worked fine, but it still doesn't start with the electric starter. We'll figure that one out. Got another smaller Honda generator to work on also. We're still going to do those, and I've got one more riding mower sitting on the lift that I need to get to, and we'll do those videos. But I'm going to really slow down, put the brakes on mowers and such. I've got some really cool projects that I've had for a long time, and I've really come to realize, why am I not working on those? So that's what we're going to start to focus on. The other big change is, let me show you a picture. So my dad started racing cars in 1975, so I'd have been like 11 years old, and I started in, I think, 1983. This is a car that I bought late in the 85 season. I ran it a few races. It looked just kind of like that. You can see I started some body work and stuff on it. It was just an old raggy 66 Charger. But I took it, and you can see I'm starting to kind of work the metal a little bit. And I took this old raggy front end off of it and started building a decent front end for it and stuff, just on the cheap. The guy working on it was a buddy of mine that helped me with the car, and the rumor has it he owns this car today, but we haven't seen it in decades. So anyway, we come from a racing family, and there it is, all painted. I'll get you the last picture. The grill was actually EMT conduit. The bumpers were from an 82 Ford Fairmont aluminum bumpers, and then I put like a rubber air dam on the front of it. It came from a mill where we were working for a while. But yeah, it was a cool car. Enjoyed the car. We ran it on a 3/8 mile asphalt track and 1/4 mile dirt here locally. And so racing's kind of been in my blood all this time, but it's a very expensive hobby. Takes all your time, all your money, so forth. Oh, and by the way, when I was done, I sold that to my dad, so he raced the car until 1993, and that's when he gave up racing. But he moved to Alaska and lived there for many years and then came back. So we have been, the last few years, that's where we were last night, watching the races. And some history is that there's a guy that my dad remembers and I remember stuff from back in the day, and his grandson's racing, and he runs an IMCA Modified car, and his name is Carter Patterson. And we're sporting his shirts. I know we're in backwards mode, so that might read backwards to you, but anyway, so I'm just trying to figure out a way to marry my YouTube channel with Carter Patterson's race program, such that I can benefit him and he can benefit me, maybe. So this is some of the changes that's coming in our channel. Is I've met with him actually just this last Wednesday, went to lunch and just talked about what he needs, what I can do. I have time. My channel doesn't make a bunch of money or nothing, but I can't get him a set of tires or anything like that, but I can help. And So that's what we're going to do. We started off actually on Wednesday. He had the body off of his modified, and the doors were just beat up because that tour that we did, it was 8 races at 7 racetracks in 8 days. He did that tour. He did all but one race. The kid is 16 years old. He's a fantastic driver. He caught my attention last year, his rookie year. I mean, here's out there wheeling a race car with the best of them, and he couldn't even legally tow the car to the track. He didn't have a driver's license, right? That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Great kid, good work ethic. So I grabbed up his beat up old doors off his car and brought him back here to the shop. You can see I still have a mess on the lift, and beat them up straight again and put some patches on them and touched them up so that they at least look good from the stands. And he put them back on the car and went racing. I'm not gonna follow him today because he's racing at Cottage Grove Speedway, but and my dad will come to Willamette Speedway in Lebanon, and I'll hang with him. So that's some changes that's coming. So I'm hoping that y'all enjoy the automotive part, the race car part of what we're about to do here at Glenn's Speed Shop, and it's going to just vary from week to week. Whatever he needs, I want to be able to take care of that. And I told him, I said, if you need something in your race trailer, brackets or a tool or something that needs to get custom built, I think I'm your guy for that. I have the time and ability and tools to build things, fix things, paint things, that kind of deal. And I think I can be very helpful to him. And I'm hoping that the exposure that he gives me on his race program helps my YouTube program. So going forward, we got things like this snapper mower that's been sitting here patiently. I got all the parts, and we need to get this one done. That'll be a video coming up. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. While we were on this IMCA tour, it was called the Wild West Shootout, IMCA Speed Week. So there were stock car classes, there were modified classes that all raced, and then sport modifieds were racing. And some of the better funded teams had these really cool ATVs, and the whole back of the ATV was a very nice toolbox. Most of them open from the rear. And you might have seen this in the background of some videos. I've actually done a couple videos on it. I have had this thing since way before I had a YouTube channel. Sitting here waiting to be finished. And this is why I need to kind of quit doing ride mowers and stuff, because it's just one of the many projects that I have sitting around that I need to get to. And I'm not disappointed that I took the time to do all these ride mowers and stuff, because I just enjoy working on them. I love getting things working that have been neglected and abandoned by their owners. But I have so many other cool projects. Besides what I have here at the barn, I have a little shop full of stuff at home too. So this, I gained my inspiration from that toolbox ATV that I just mentioned. Wouldn't that be fun to turn this 1955 Cushman truckster into some sort of like a little service truck? And it's really not far from what it used to be. You see the Arco sticker on it. I understand when I got this is this came from like a truck stop, and they use this for running around and maybe doing jump starts or something at a truck stop. I could make this something I could take to the racetrack, any racetrack, with a toolbox in the rear, with tools and like rivets and hammers and maybe a generator and compressor and air tools and something. So maybe it has a cord reel and a air hose reel or something like that. So Anyway, these are the types of projects we've got that have been sitting here this whole time, and I'm not working on them. And I bought these and put them back for when I was, when I retire. Well, I've been retired for 6 months now, and I haven't started them. And look at the garbage that it's not really garbage, but the stuff that gets piled on the back of the old 36 Ford 10.5 truck. This is another project. I should be working on it, and I'm spending my time doing ride mowers and stuff. So this is gonna come up soon. I don't know how soon, but I need to put this on the list. And so I need to get some of these other little projects done so I can move on to something like this. And my 56 F100, I have every part to put this truck together except for the glass. And it hasn't run. Neither of these trucks have run in many years. So we need to get on this. If I'm not going to, finish this Cushman golf cart, I need to get rid of it. It's taking up a lot of shop space. And even I have 2 John Deere 140s, and there's the second one. It's been sitting in here for years, so I'm not going to get to it. I need to get rid of it. So that's some of the things that we're going to change around here. The step van needs to get painted. I can't imagine how long it would take to sand this thing, but it needs to be done. So I'm doing this video to introduce you to changes that are coming up, because the next video I'm going to post will be an introduction, if you will, to Carter Patterson. And I actually videoed his main event last night, and I'm gonna get that video edited up and post it. But I'm still kind of figuring it out to how I'm going to present things related to Carter Patterson racing. So it might seem a little bit awkward for a little bit. Bear with me on that, and we'll get better as we go. And then the next video after that will be the repair of his body panels. And you can see my pile of tools I still haven't put away from that, because I delivered those things at like 10 o'clock at night or something. So that'll be that second video, and then we'll get on to some other things. Again, we're going to finish some stuff up, then we're going to make a turn how the channel, the content of this channel is just going to take a turn. It was the master plan all along when I created this channel, i.e. Glenn Speed Shop, right, was to do a lot of automotive related things. But I really have a love for small engines and things, and I kind of got stuck in a rut there. We're going to get out of that rut, and we're going to get on to some of these other things. So guys, I appreciate you hanging with me. This is going to be a fun journey that I'm not sure exactly the road it's going to go down, but we'll go there together. All right, guys, appreciate you watching the videos. Thumbs up on the way out. We'll catch you guys very, very soon on the next video.